creating multiple channels and getting multiple channels monetized is significantly more difficult than creating one channel and getting it monetized. It took me over a year to get my wristwatch channel monetized. I had to fight with YouTube. Hey, you have too much repetitive content. I had to figure out what the heck that meant in order to get monetized. So I lost out on probably $100, $200 because I couldn't reapply for monetization more than once every 2 to 3 months, I think. So I agree completely. Getting multiple channels monetized is significantly more difficult than getting a single channel monetized. That's because you have to meet the requirement for monetization twice. However, if you're creating gaming Let's Plays and cooking videos, I would argue, I think rightly, that those types of content do not belong on the same channel because the audiences do not overlap. If you are looking for a cooking audience, they are not going to click on your gaming videos. What does that mean? Next time you put out a gaming video, YouTube is going to distribute that to less people because your existing subscribers do not even like it. So why are they going to push it to new viewers, potential new viewers? So although I understand the logic of I'm going to put 2 videos on the same channel, if you have differing audiences for those videos, I think you're better off putting them on separate channels because those who subscribe for cooking content will click on videos for cooking. Those who subscribe to your channel for gaming content are going to click on gaming videos. They are not going to click on cooking videos. Unless, of course, this is a big unless because this is extremely difficult. Unless you are a purely personality-driven channel. That is extremely difficult to do because the vast majority of us are not interesting enough, we are not charismatic enough, we are not charming enough, we are not A, B, C, D, E, F, G, any number of things. We cannot create purely personality-driven content because nobody really cares about us. We have to come to terms with that. I understand people don't come to Podcastage because of my sterling personality. They come to the channel for microphone reviews, for information about recording, not because of me. I'm just a cancer on the channel to many people. If they could get the information without me, with somebody else, they would. And in many cases now, they do. So I think that's something that we need to come to terms with as well. If our success on YouTube is based solely on personality, good luck. Good for you for being charming and charismatic and talented enough as a host. But for the rest of us lowly people who are normal, who are not some kind of star, we rely on the content, on the information. So we need to cater to the people who subscribe to our channel. If they are subscribing for microphone reviews, give them microphone reviews. Do not start uploading cooking videos. Do not start uploading videos, podcasts about content creation and your opinions about it. If you're making a gaming channel and your subscribers are gamers, do not try to shove cooking videos down their subscription feed because they will not click on it. That tells YouTube, hey, this guy's subscribers, this channel's subscribers don't even like their content. Why the heck are we gonna push it to more people? They have a terrible click-through rate. I have watched Todd B, the algorithm guy on YouTube, interact with people, and people will go to him and say, Todd, how can I get better performance? This is terrible. My video just dies on the vine. And Todd will say, show me your analytics, show me the statistics. And there will be 12% click-through rate. And Todd's response is something like, we're showing it to 1,000 people and only 120 are clicking on it. That's terrible. That is a terrible click-through rate. Why are we going to show it to more people? So if you are getting a low click-through rate because your existing subscribers aren't even interested in what you do, chances are the next video is going to get pushed even less. So that is why there's a difficulty with running variety channels, and why, unless you are incredibly charming and your audience is there solely for you, I think it is much better, even if it is more difficult, even if it does take more time to monetize, why I think it's better to have different channels for different topic areas as opposed to just throwing everything on one channel. Little bit of a rant on my part. I have given this a lot of consideration because I have, 73 YouTube channels? I have Podcastage 2, Bandrew Says Podcastage, Watchcastage, Bandrew Says, Bandrew Plays. I think that's it, 6 channels. And I have at many points thought, I should stop this. And instead of spending any time on anything else, I should focus 100% of my energy on Podcastage. I should focus all of my energy there because that makes sense. That's the most successful channel. Why would I have Podcastage 2 where I do very similar videos? Why would I have Bandrew Says Podcast where a lot of the questions that I answer are audio related? All of that content could be on Podcastage. But I had to be honest with myself. This may be embarrassing to admit. Maybe other people don't feel this way. I get nervous uploading to Podcastage because there's a big potential reach there. I feel a significant obligation for accuracy. I feel a responsibility of platform. So I'm much less likely, much less willing to explore ideas publicly there. On this show, on the Bandrew Says podcast, over the last month and a half, I have been going on and on and on about lavalier microphones. I couldn't put out 4 videos about lavs on Podcastage saying, hey, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Here's a 10-minute submission from SoundSpeeds. Here's me comparing them sounding terrible. It just wouldn't fit. I wouldn't feel right doing that. So that is how I have become okay having multiple channels where there may be some overlap in content, or at least in topic. But in the final product, I think there's a different level of professionalism. From Podcastage, where I am very polished, I am very exact with what I do, what I say, and Podcastage 2, where sometimes I have regretted publishing videos there and not on the main channel. But Podcastage 2, where I do much more specific testing, which I don't think a lot of people will find interesting. And then here on the BSP, where I should answer some questions on Podcastage, but I feel less pressure. It's just more fun. There's less weight surrounding it. So it would be smart to quit everything else and focus 100% of my energy on Podcastage. Who cares? Who cares? It's fun. I do what I want. Okay, I have been going on a bunch of diatribes and tangents today. What's the next area? We just finished what you had to say. Regarding spinning off one's content into various different channels, one issue is monetization. It requires a lot for small timers to get monetized. Trying to get several channels monetized is more work and could arguably take longer than putting all your videos into one place. E.g., if I have a cooking video and a gaming video, making 2 separate, appropriately themed channels for them results in getting 1,000 views each, so a total of 2,000 views and 1,000 per channel. If I put them both on the same channel, they get 750 views each. That's a total of 1,500 views, so 25% less. But that's 1,500 views for a single channel, which is more than any single channel received. So you're closer to reaching monetization that way if that's your goal. The above numbers were just made up, but that's often how I think, and I'm sure there are others who think similarly.